He was a TV addict and considered himself an authority on movies, and if he ever had any visitors, then the walls covered in movie posters left them in no doubt. He had watched just about everything that was considered worth watching, streamed into his bedroom from around the globe from sources legal or otherwise. He blogged furiously about everything as quickly as he could after the first showing anywhere. His blogs were called A Metacritical Analysis of Popular Filmic Cultures by David, the critic's critic Christophely, always running into thousands of words in length, with words that even English professors would sometimes struggle to know the meaning of. He was very proud of his blogs. His record score was 367 views with 8 likes. He had analysed the competition with their short and to-the-point critiques and couldn't understand why they would get thousands of views and long threads of uneducated and ill-informed comments, in his opinion, and would conclude that they just weren't in his league. Many times he had tried dating sites, the ones that allowed him unlimited words to describe himself, but these were an obvious con to rip him off, as they never got him any action. He had some joy on the sites that severely restricted his input of words, as his photo actually made him look quite cute. He couldn't understand why he could never get beyond the first date. He would impatiently listen to the small talk until he could find the entry level to discuss his blogs. He would insist that they read it, all of it, because the killer sentences were at the end, and they must access it from their own device, otherwise it wouldn't register a hit. That would be his only evening with his female company, and he would come to the conclusion that this was another website con. Supply some girls, probably on the payroll, to keep men like him hopeful enough to keep paying the subscriptions. An outrage, seeing as he was on benefits. This should be on the NHS. The lack of female company, and male, he had no friends since he became a wordsmith, sometimes registered a feeling of loneliness, maybe even depression, especially since the Workfare Not Welfare Bill meant he had to do all sorts of demeaning, menial stuff to earn his dole and keeping him from his writing genius. It's a clear breach of my human rights. He had considered suicide, briefly, as he had a rare insight into despair. But he changed his mind when he realised he would miss the next season of his favourite TV series. Here he was again, watching another soul going to the gallows to put right this injustice. He'd seen and blogged about every death. It was the Joel Castro event that got him his record number of views. It didn't matter that people were drawn to his site by the search for Joel's name. Once they had read his think piece, they would be back for more. He tried to contact the ODC once, sending them a 5,000-word rant on why they had changed the description of the kids from No Hopers to Martyrs, as he loved the Dee Ream Weavers tune. 5,000 words, and all that art director could be bothered to give in return was one measly sentence. Although there was hope in No Hopers, there is art in the Martyrs. That was no way to treat a loyal viewer and critic like him. Nobody had written as many words as him in the name of their cause. Oh well, I'm amazed that they don't charge for this brilliant piece of entertainment.